long time ago, actually just 2 years ago in the Cox Radio galaxy, stations across the country debuted their successful Day in the Life program. In 2016, just when you thought it was safe to go back into the intern pool again, the CMG newspaper team began production of their blockbuster sequel, A Day in the Life, Part 2. Opening day for the newspaper effort was Tuesday, October 11th. Dozens of college students from Georgia, Ohio, and Texas schools descended upon Atlanta, Dayton, and Austin. Unfortunately for the Palm Beach Post, Hurricane Matthew decided to strike South Florida just before and washed out their day, but the show went on elsewhere. Our goal was to introduce, engage, and recruit students to the dynamic world of the media business. Each newspaper worked directly with university professors to hand-select participants who were innovative and future-focused. A total of 70 students from 15 universities participated in this one-day, on-the-job experience. The first half of the day, students met with department leaders, took tours, participated in workshops, and were offered job shadowing opportunities, making it a hands-on experience of our day-to-day operations. Plus, students received invaluable advice from senior leaders and some of our brightest, most engaged team members.
And I would just add, from the marketing perspective, you talked about the reporters being brand ambassadors, and that's always been something that I've talked about, that whatever company you work for, just like our reporters represent our brand, you are a representative of the company or the organization in which you work. And so anytime our reporter is presenting on Facebook Live or out in the community, they are an ambassador for our brand. And I think that that's an important lesson that you all take as you go out into the business world. That will differentiate you, and that will also just make you a star performer when you think about that.
The second half of the day, students in each market competed in groups using the design thinking platform. We gave each team a unique business objective and asked for their strategic input on how to achieve these goals. Students brainstormed on ways to increase our free site traffic, how to reach Hispanic and millennial audiences via social media and mobile social strategy enhancements with an emphasis on weather.
And so in order to make sure that they stay on the page and we keep our page views up, is first of all to improve our user-friendly design. We can do
an opportunity to better the AJC. We're looking at the current demographics and the people who were listed and kind of where your demographics begin.
Virtual reality. So we came up with all those ideas and it came to this.
Okay, so our idea takes place in 3 different forms. The first form being embedded already in the social media sites that are created. So Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, but we're just going to use Instagram for example now.
At the end of the day, students presented their ideas to senior leaders, and the winning team members each received a GoPro camera. The competition was intense, and the student input highly valuable.
This morning, my name is Mark Wallager. I'm one of the managing editors. Like Amy and everyone else has said, we were just thrilled to have everyone today. I think sitting through these presentations, not that this was an awful day, but this was certainly the best part of my day. I can only imagine the work that went into it, even though you had a short amount of time to do it. But we're incredibly grateful. I think everyone should give themselves a big hand.
Our group's intent with the Day in the Life moving forward is threefold. Build a trackable pipeline of new hires and intern talent. Improve relationships with our local universities. And give exposure of our super brands to the next generation and gain new users of our content. We will measure our success by the number of interns and new hires we recruit. We already have remained in contact with our students via email and a closed Facebook group where we continue to exchange information, most recently to promote the Cox Digital Talent Program. A Day in the Life was designed for students to learn from us, but what we found is we learned just as much from them. Listen to what they told us about their day spent with us.
so many things. I just feel like I'm overwhelmed with knowledge right now and things that I didn't know before I came here, as far as the future of newspaper, the future of going live online. I see that AJC has a reputation of credibility and originality, and it also has so much value in its rich history. It's just a place that I want to be, and I appreciate this experience.
Something that I learned today would definitely be true to yourself, I think, and that's something that wasn't probably one of the main themes today, but it was the advice that I took away from all of the big time professionals, the VPs. You know, that's what they told us, was if you stay true to yourself and your passion, whether it be broadcast journalism, whether it be Mundo, whether it be writing, if you have that passion for it and you have that drive, you're gonna achieve it no matter what.
The biggest lesson I take home today, probably some of the speakers earlier in the day, they talked a lot about mentors, and they talked a lot about how you want to learn everything you possibly can. I think it's really important to have a mentor, and luckily I do. And I know how much I value that mentor.
We look forward to the next day in the life, coming fall 2017, and to employing as many of these incredibly talented young people across our organization.